I love it.
Almost like a stock in some way. You can never see it, you know?
Yeah, you can see. I wouldn't know that. If I didn't know that, you know, you were boosted. I didn't know.
Definitely not normal fit.
Nah, bro, it's way, way, way faster than you give yourself credit or whatever you think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
No, this thing is fast.
Is it? You think so?
Oh no, it is. It is. I think you got used to it, which is different.
Oh yeah, but I get used to it because I drive so much. I get used to it. It's like, okay, it's
No.
like.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we have Joey. Joey, thank you so much for making the long drive for you.
A little bit.
I appreciate you, man. I really do. I mean, you have a very nice car that you can cruise in for long drives, but still, I really appreciate you making the time this morning. What did you bring us today?
Oh, I got 2017 Honda Fit. And
is there anything left of that 2017 Honda Fit? No, you modified every little thing.
I mean, the front bumper, maybe the doors and everything, the basic stuff that's interchangeable with the Jazz, but
And you're gonna change that as well.
yeah, if I can find it, I'll change it. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, thank you so much for making the time this morning. Like I said, it's definitely a chilly morning, but you know, the car seems to be running good, even though you were working on it before, so that's good. Tell me about yourself, Joey. Like, when do you remember thinking, like, cars is the kind of hobby I want to pursue?
Oh man, when I moved to Lancaster, I was into skateboarding.
Okay.
And there's no, I mean, in the desert there's no skating. You couldn't really skate there. So I met this guy at work, and he had a Honda Civic, and he sold it for like $800 with no windows. I'm like, man, I want to buy it. It's the first stick shift car I had. It was a 96.
How old were you?
16.
No windows.
I got it for $800, bro.
No windows in the desert.
Yeah,
What
in the
could go
desert.
wrong?
No windows. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta get windows installed, and I did all that stuff. And ever since then, man, I did my first suspension, first bucket seats, first things, and it's been hundreds of cars since then. Most people don't believe me, but I'm over 200 cars deep.
Oh man.
200.
What kind of Civic was it?
EK 96.
Okay.
It was EX model, so it was like, it had all that cool stuff. Then I bought an SI, an actual 99 SI with like 80,000 miles.
How many years later?
Not even like 6 months later. About 6 months later, because I lost that car. I was young. I had no license. I was driving reckless. You know, the young kid stuff. And they impounded the car, and I couldn't get it back, man.
Gotcha.
It was gone.
So you ain't got an SI.
So then I saved the money because I was already working, and then I bought myself a 99 SI. Super clean car. Like, super clean car. In those days, if you had a car like that, you were like a baller, you know?
Dude, these days.
Oh, yeah. Even though now there's like a fortune. I paid like, I think $5,000 for it. It wasn't too bad. Now, I mean, you probably pay like 10, 12.
Maybe you get one without windows.
Yeah, without windows. No, I've had a lot of cars, man. I mean, I end up with the Fit is kind of different completely. I've had S2000s and Integras.
But it's always been Hondas?
No, I had Chevys, a couple Chevys in my life. I like Chevys too.
Okay,
I've had Camaros.
Oh, okay.
I had a couple Camaros, and then I actually had one of those Holden SS, but the conversion, but the Caprice. So it's like a 2014 cop car.
Okay.
So it looks like it's literally a cop car from the airport, but I guess they sell them when they retire them, and they come 6.0s. So it's the same motor almost as the SS and the GTOs and like the G8s, but it's a straight cop car. Like
V8?
Yeah, 6.0. In rear-wheel drive, I put big old wheel slicks on it and just drove it every day for work. Even in the snow, I was losing control, but I didn't care, man. E85, everything.
You're wild, dude.
I put the window bars in the back, so when you're in the back seat, it looks like you're in jail. So I had my kids back there, or I would actually do Uber in it just for the hell of it, because it's cool, you know? People like put the window down there like in jail. People take pictures. It was a cool car, man. And then I lent it to a buddy, and they told him out, so I lost the car. I was like,
oh, man, that sucks. Gotcha.
And then got back to Hondas again.
Okay. So you definitely been around different cars.
Yeah. Mainly Hondas, that's for sure.
Okay.
But I definitely experienced like Germans, Audis, stuff like that. And I like them. Nothing wrong with them, but definitely Hondas. Just I was in the back of the Honda.
Yeah, they work. They're nice.
Man, they're reliable. They're fun. I don't know, just something about them. They're not very fast, but I mean they can be fast. But
yeah, I mean you gotta just compare it to whatever you want to compare it to. You know.
I like the Fits because I actually got into Fit because one of my buddies. He sold me a car because I needed a car because my Audi actually blew up, like the motor. So I needed a car. So he goes, hey man, I got a Fit for sale. I'm like, what is this thing? This thing's weird. Like, I never really paid attention to it.
What gen?
It was the first gen. It was a black 2007. It was the first one. Within 6 months, bro, full carbon trunk, full carbon everything, suspension. I did everything to the car. You can.
How long ago was that?
Man, let me see. This is 2000, maybe 20? No, 2021.
Okay, so 4
And then,
years. That's
and after that, I've probably had like 6 of them.
Oh wow,
6 fits.
Damn, man.
And then, so this is my first on this gen.
Third. So my question is, the first gen, did you feel like funky? Maybe you're a bigger dude and you didn't like
Yeah,
it?
it felt skinnier from inside.
Okay.
Like the body was skinnier, not taller. It's kind of weird. It was just.
But you still modified it.
Yeah, I still modify.
You're
it
like,
a
if I'm
little
gonna
bit.
drive it, I'm still gonna modify
Yep, I'm gonna drive it. Every car I get, literally every car I get, I gotta modify.
You literally cannot
I
leave
have to
them
do
stock.
I normally do system. This one, I don't have a sound system anymore because I'm trying to keep the weight off. But normally I always have subs in my car, wheels, exhaust,
That's dope.
radio. Even the radio, I've switched maybe 4 different radios in this car.
Wow.
Wheels, 15 sets of wheels already in this car.
As you mentioned, your line of work is a little bit of driving, so you want to be comfortable. You
Yeah. I mean, I make sure my
car.
car is up to par so I can drive it. Like people are like, oh man, so your car's good. I'm like, dude, I drive it every day.
That's
My car is any car I get, I make sure I can drive it like 200-300 miles that day.
Even if it's rear-wheel drive on the snow.
No matter what it is, I'll drive it.
I love that, dude.
So that's what I tell people.
Really slow. You know what I forgot to ask you about? Your exhaust system. What kind of exhaust system do you have?
So I have no muffler right now because we're trying to figure out what I'm gonna run on it. I'm running a stainless 2.5 all the way to the back, just with a vibrate resonator.
And that's perfect for this car.
Yeah, you can't really tell, you know. I mean, when you get on it, you get on it, but if it's normal driving, you can never tell.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. You're good. You can leave yours down.
Cool.
One. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, idle's pretty normal. Everything's fine. You know? Some people can't drive the shifter, but it's not too bad.
That shifter is stiff. So 2.5 stainless. So
Yeah,
you save a
2.5
little bit of
stainless.
weight, and then actually no, because
The stainless is real light.
but compared to the OG one, which is
It's like 2 inch.
yeah,
It's like two, like I guess about 2 inch or 1 and 3/4. It's real small.
yeah.
Real small. So it's a lot bigger, for sure. I didn't want to go 3 because it hangs too low in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I think 2.5 was fine for not a lot of power, you know.
No, that's perfect. I think it definitely gonna breathe better. You know, it definitely is on the louder side.
Yeah.
Nice. Clutch. You're still running OEM?
Yeah. OEM clutch. I'm
Okay.
gonna upgrade soon when I feel like. I don't know. I might upgrade soon. I don't know what yet. They don't make many for them, you know.
Yeah. That's the downside to modifying a car that is not supported, right?
Exactly.
You have to
Find what?
think a lot about, okay, if I do this, like putting more power, then how am I gonna, you know, improve other aspects that really what you really
what's it
need.
gonna need, you know?
Yes.
Like you start upgrading and you don't know what it's gonna need, or you might need something different.
And you're gonna be slipping clutches
Yeah.
every freaking 3 months because it doesn't handle the power, whatever the case may be.
I've been looking, it handles the power fine, you know? But most don't.
Now, you wanted a manual one for sure, right?
Yes.
So that's kind
I
of.
can't have automatic Hondas, man. I just can't do it. I don't know why I can't do it. People, I mean, I don't know. I can't do it. So Honda's gotta be stick, especially with little motors. They don't have a lot of power.
It's a fun. It's a fun of like
fun.
ripping through the. You know, they always say it's much more fun to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow, and that's actually you know, a very true statement.
That's true.
You know, like this car in itself, it's picking up. I mean, those noises.
Yeah, no, you can't beat the noises, man. Can't beat the noises.
Man.
Trip around there.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. That's why. I'm like drive for 8 hours. Oh man.
Yeah, but it gets louder sometimes. It depends on the temperature of the wastegate. If it likes it, doesn't like it. Sometimes it gets real loud. I mean, a boost is not like you don't expect very not like a K series, you know. But for what it is, you can definitely feel it.
Well, let's see.
Not bad.
That's way more than I expected.
Yeah,
You're downplaying it.
But it's not that. I mean,
You downplayed it a lot, bro.
I'm used to fast Hondas, man. I'm used to like 400 plus, you know. Like this is just nowhere near. I feel like it's nothing. I don't have to look at my RPM. I just drive it. I know when to go. It hits it, likes it. The motor feels like
that's actually really fast.
it feels like it needs more. Like, but I just don't want to like over push and blow it up.
I don't think so. I think that when you said, oh, you know, don't expect much type of thing, I was like, oh, okay, cool, it's not gonna be fast. No, that's fast.
Yeah, it's definitely noticeable if you haven't been into stock fits, you know.
And the fact that it's only pushing 4 pounds, and that tells me that it still has so much room.
Yeah.
But obviously built stuff, because.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we have to figure out what sensors to run and.
But I'm thinking like, you've taken it to the track NA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you go boost, you're definitely gonna see the difference.
Yeah, definitely.
And that braking system is so good.
Oh yeah, I barely even tap it. If I tap the harder part, lock up.
So how do we stumble upon this specific Honda Fit?
Damn, it was just one of those things where I needed a car and I didn't even want a blue one. I honestly wanted a red one, but I couldn't find a manual one. Red. Okay. At that time.
Gotcha.
When I got it, then I wanted the base model, which I didn't want like sunroof, push to start. I wanted the most basic car I could think of, and I just wanted to save gas for work. And it ended up being one of those things where I'm like, you know what? This is a challenge because I couldn't find stuff to modify it, and I want this.
Got it.
I've always been the guy that when you find a car and you can't modify it, I want to modify it.
Okay.
Like on the AV, I'm probably the only one with the gen like this, or maybe in a lot of places. You know, there's a couple out there, but I think mine got more extreme, a little bit. Too soon. That's what it was.
Too soon?
Yeah.
Because you've only had the car for how long now? You said?
Like a year and a half.
That's nothing.
And it's turbo now. It's so many different things. It's not even the same car. I literally posted a picture the other day. It's not the same car at all. It was a hubcaps. It was.
That's cool.
I mean, it probably was nicer when I got it and less miles.
Hey, first owner that admits it, you know?
Yeah. So it's like, it was definitely nicer stock.
Gotcha.
But I mean, it feels a lot more, not as comfortable, I guess, to a stock person.
Gotcha.
But if you like it like track, this definitely is what it feels like.
Now, so you've had first, second, and third gens already?
Yep.
Okay,
I've had every gen.
Okay.
I've had every single gen.
Which is your favorite?
This one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not just because I have it, because I like the other ones. I don't mind getting like a first gen again, but I think third gen is just more aggressive. It looks kind of like A-gen type, like Mugen type bar kind of car.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
From the front.
Aggressive, yeah.
It's not like a big old bubbly headlight.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I like all of them. I don't hate on any of them.
the first gens just how small they are. You know?
Yeah. I don't hate on any of them, but I definitely think this one handles a little different.
Okay.
They say this one handles the best right now. It does.
Newest technology, you know?
Yeah, obviously with newer, like you said, new technology, the motor's a little bigger, as in the dual cam instead of a single cam now. But it's still 1.5. It doesn't change. The power is a little different. It might be a little heavier depending on the model you get, but I haven't weighed the car. I want to weight it, but I just haven't had a chance to weight it.
Regardless of any generation, no aftermarket support.
This is the worst support.
This is actually the worst support?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I can't find anything for it.
Oh, gotcha.
Literally, like I had to like modify so many different things. Like I learned as I go. I'm still learning things now. Like throttle body situations is off an Accord. You know, like people didn't think it would fit. I didn't. Nobody knows until I found like yesterday, after I did the intake manifold. So I was like, man, like it's different. I actually got the intake manifold from a guy from Texas. I bugged him for weeks. Sell it to me. He wouldn't sell it to me. And I'm like, come on, just sell it to me. And he sold it to me. I'm like, I'll pay next day your shipping. I'll send you the money right now. And he sold it to me. And that's what I have in my car right now.
Gotcha. All right. And you just literally sold it, a couple days back, right?
The instant manifold yesterday.
So thanks, bro.
Yesterday and throttle body.
Thank you.
Otherwise, it was still ran. I would have put it back to stock. But, I mean, I just wanted it because it looks a lot nicer.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start talking about it. Okay, so what have we done to the front?
The front, so I did the RS splitters. RS splitters, he's like on Instagram.
Very nice.
It's actually, I've had a couple different lips. They all break. And I know how to drive low. It's just they break because the car it's kind of low, even though it's not that low. Forged carbon hood. That's full custom by somebody that's starting to do custom work now. So it's actually a fiberglass hood with forged carbon in it.
That's nice.
Yeah. So
nice blue.
Yeah, they added the blue flakes. I didn't even know. They just, hey, I got something. I'm like, what? And it just surprised me with blue flakes. And that was just kind of threw it extra, you know. Fenders will be forged carbon as well soon when I get some, because they're impossible to even find. You can't find even fiberglass ones. They don't have any.
Okay.
So it's just one of those things. I mean,
what kind of fenders are these?
Just stock.
And you cut them?
Yeah, I just cut them. I still haven't finished.
Good.
I still haven't finished like the weld in the corners.
That looks really good.
You see all that mud from the desert?
yeah, but that looks really good. I wouldn't think that you took a stock fender and cut it.
Yeah, I literally.
Really good job.
Well, the only reason I cut it because I actually had somebody that was gonna do forged carbon before, and he sanded down my fenders. They didn't tell me. He did a half sand down. I'm like, bro, like why you sand my fenders down? I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
So then I had to. You know, I'm gonna wrap them and then I'm gonna just cut it. I'm gonna try a little track style, just like how they do for the track life ones for the EKs and Integras. They don't have it for this, so I'm like, I'm gonna just do my own thing.
They look great. That's exactly what I thought. Okay.
I had a couple people actually told me, hey, can you cut my fenders, bro? I'm like, all right. So I cut a couple fenders because they liked it.
You cut them vertical?
Yeah. I'm like, well, let me measure.
You never told me how to cut them.
Hey, you know, how do you want them? They're all cut wrong.
Cut them across.
Yeah. Hey, how do you want it straight up? I divided it into two.
I love that. Gotcha. It looks good, man. I like how creative you're getting.
Big brake kit, just basics, you know?
Big brake kit?
Yeah, look. It's a 4-piston.
What do we got going on here?
JSR, the Jack Spanias.
What?
I had Wilwoods, but they squeaked too quick. So then I went with these instead to try them out, and it feels exactly the same.
Big brake kit on a small car. I love it. 4-piston.
I mean, it looks big, but it's not that big. You know what I mean?
But it's cool though, because it gives you that sensation. And I'm assuming the braking system is different.
Yeah, it's way different.
Mighty?
Yeah, as soon as you tap it, it pretty much stops.
Okay. Well, hold on. You also skipped this grill. You told me this grill is from Jazz, right?
Yeah, so it's a carbon grill from a website for the Jazz. So it's a little shorter. So it definitely is for the actual Jazz, not the Fit. But I have a forged carbon one I'm going to install then to match the hood, kind of give it that blend in.
Gotcha.
I just haven't had a chance to install it. I literally just picked it up yesterday.
And you also cut the bottom grill.
I only cut it because I had an air duct on the left side because I had before I was turboed, I had the intake right there. So then I'm like, why am I gonna have an air duct? Let's kind of done with a hole in it. So I'm gonna just cut it for now and then try to figure out what I want to do with it. Either way, I didn't mind exposing it. People are scared. I don't care. I'll drive it every day like this, next to cops and everything.
That looks good. Looks good. I like it. Okay.
Spoon mirrors.
Yeah. What kind
spoon
of
reps? Spoon rep mirrors because they don't actually make spoon for this car.
Gotcha.
They're aviators. I got them off some guy from Oakland where I picked my bumper from, the back one. He sold me the mirror too.
You gotta go and might as well. You're already there.
Yeah,
you're gonna come back. You know?
I was so far, man. I might as well. I drove 5 hours for a bumper. I had to pay still.
That's true, right?
I drove with no bumper the whole way there just to make sure it fit. I drove all the way. I took my bumper off here, and then I went all the way over there.
What's funny? That's actually really smart.
Because whatever you got, it didn't fit.
Exactly.
I know the bumper support wasn't gonna fit because of the fact that in Japan, the regulations, they don't run bumper support. The bumper supports.
Actually, that's really smart. I would have not thought of that.
So I was like, you know what? Then I put it on. I left it on and just drove back with the silver bumper.
But it fit on the fit.
Yeah.
Didn't.
It fit right on. I mean, obviously, it might have little different gaps because the clips break in time.
But yeah, it's a whole different. Yeah.
I mean, it fit right there. I didn't have to do no modifications besides take the bumper support off. That's it.
And you mentioned that they're just.
So it's a flat booty.
Slimmer, right?
So it's from going from a BBL to nothing.
You did the opposite. Gotcha.
Yeah. You just make it smaller. Smaller butt.
Got it.
People don't notice it unless they know.
And then you did the cutout, right?
Yeah, then I did the cutouts just because I wanted to bring back the old school EG vibes back in the day of the carbon fiber like drag racing days and stuff.
Yep.
People normally cut the bumpers from the bottom, which I ended up actually doing, but you just can't tell. So it's cut from the bottom as well. But just lightly.
Yeah, it's not very big. And then you're still running mud flaps. It's cool.
Yeah, the OEM mud flaps. The guy gave me the OEM ones with it. I still got the original bumper at home to
love
match it.
how it sits in the back. You're right. It's flat. Yeah, it's flat.
People will start noticing it when they look like, wait a minute, why does my car look different in the back? It's because it has that step, Most cars have a step in the back.
Yeah. And then you say you're going to be in the hunt for the front bumper.
Yes.
But it's really hard.
I've been on the hunt and I found it, but they overcharged Japan. I'm going to have to go to Japan and ship it to myself.
Is it easier?
Yeah, I mean, maybe cheaper. Maybe I get a crate and just go pick up a bunch of stuff.
Buy a whole freaking Jazz.
I just ordered an actual Jazz RS cluster. That takes 4 months to get here.
Oh, wow.
I found it on a website for $500, even though the cluster's $50. And it's original. It says RS on it.
Jeez.
I've never even knew they made it.
Taxing, man.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make it quick. I'm too fast. I start working on a car too goddamn fast.
Obviously.
And I literally buy new parts every goddamn day. People are like, what do you do? I just drive, man. They think I smuggle drugs or something.
Okay. Wing. What kind of wing? And then you also had a little.
So it's an RS wing actually, with the LED that actually works. So it's RS, and then I just actually got this from. I'm gonna be straight up about it. I got it from AliExpress. I don't even care. AliExpress, $20, bro, and put it on there to give it because there's a V2 that goes up, but that's not a real one. I wanted the one that bolts on factory and the light still works.
Okay, and then just gives it that little.
And give it that little, just that little extra.
I like it.
Kind of like the Integras when they do that little Mugen and the extra one.
Yep. So definitely I can see that you've had those cars in the past that you're like, okay.
Yeah, I kind of bring a little bit of that to it, the X bar from the EGs and the Integras, the EKs, put it into one of these, That was a whole different. I found that from some guy on OfferUp too.
Yeah.
I bought a lot of stuff from the X bar. I found it from OfferUp. Anaheim.
Oh, okay. Well, far for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's next to me.
Oh, yeah, middle of the night, bro. Middle of the night, I picked it up. And I can't find it online. You can't find it.
Sketchiest time.
Yep. I've done so much sketchy things. I'll be like, 1 in the morning, I'll meet up with some random guy tracing wheels,
Bro.
I'm one of those guys where I'm down. I'll pull up, man. I'll pull up no matter where it is. You tell me to come to anywhere, I'm going to go. If I seem interested, I'm going to go.
If I seem interested. I love that. Oh, man.
I've driven to Arizona for cars. I've driven far for anything. So if I want to buy it, I'll buy it,
Yeah. Okay.
I tell people I want to buy it. Trust me, I'm going to buy it. I'll figure out some way, somehow, whether it's a car or a car part.
I love it.
I mean, I drive it every day, hard, normal. no problem. I haven't had a single issue with the car.
Good job, man.
Hey.
This thing is bad.
Some people are scared. I'm like, I'll drive it every day. No problems. AC on, traffic. If you drive normal, you never run boost. Nothing happens. It's just normal.
And that's the wild thing, that you still were able to keep AC with the configuration of the engine and how everything is. What intercooler did you use?
It's a Humble Performance rep, because I mean it's the same thing just because it's Humble Performance.
Not specifically to Honda Fit, right?
No. It's some universal one that we just made it work, and it worked. It fit in that spot perfectly. We didn't think it was gonna be big enough, but
just mount it, and then the plumbing goes through there.
Yeah, it worked fine.
Man, I love it.
Almost like a stock in some way. You can never see it, you know?
Yeah, you can see. I wouldn't know that. If I didn't know that, you were boosted. I didn't know.
Definitely not normal fit.
Nah, bro, it's way, way, way faster than you give yourself credit or whatever you think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
No, this thing is fast.
Is it? You think so?
Oh no, it is. It is. I think you got used to it, which is different.
Oh yeah, but I get used to it because I drive so much. I get used to it. It's like, okay. It's
No, this is fast. Wow.
Some days I don't like it. It gets a little hot. Sometimes when it gets a little hot, the fuel, because my injectors are maxed out. That's why I got 10-gen ones. I'm going to run on it instead.
What size are the 10-gen?
310s. 310
and these ones are what?
Well, like 200s.
Oh, that's gonna be a big difference.
So it's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, because you don't want to run too big of injector, because then it bogs it.
Yeah, I'm not doing no 500s. And I don't need any of that. I just need a little more to keep them from maxing out.
Yeah. So is there any company that does any type of aftermarket support for the head?
Oh, for the heads?
Yeah.
Oh, for the injectors or for the head?
For the head.
For the head. So I heard. I haven't found out who makes them, but they make springs and retainers. I gotta find out who makes them, but I know they do make them. But
that's gonna be a game changer. You know, it's gonna be a little torquier. Again, you're not pushing too much power. The block should be able to handle it. Yeah. I think that whatever power you're pushing right now, me just feeling it, I'm thinking that it's too much for the engine.
I mean, sometimes people think that. I mean, I feel like when Freddie was tuning it, he goes, "Dude, this thing can do way more power than that." He goes, "I can't imagine it at 7 pounds. You'll make over 200." So that's what he wanted. He wanted to make 200. I'm like, hey, bro, but you know what? We're all right. We're all right. It might blow up, bro. Like, he goes, "No, I want to do 7 pounds." I'm like,
bro,
well, I would love to.
Taking it to a tuner and saying, "Hey, no more power," is like taking to a surgeon and being like, "No, I don't want to do surgery." You know, man. It's always gonna be like, "Nah, a little bit more."
He's real cool because he looks at the chart and the chart flowed perfectly. It wasn't like, it wasn't up and down. It just flowed like it needed more.
And that's another thing that you mentioned. You can do a U-turn and go back. Thank you. But that's another thing that I was going to tell you, that the power is so linear. It's great. I mean, I get it. People get the bug of more power. But this car as it is, in this configuration, like, it's amazing. I can only imagine when you take it to the canyons, and it's more than enough power for a daily driver that, you kind of, away from certain cars. It just gets out of its own way, man.
Oh, man, the canyons, this car is a monster. Before it was good already, like, I would be passing the barrier. Now it's just, I've driven the canyons. I haven't tracked it, like I said, since I turboed it a month ago, but I canyon, and it's crazy, dude. It's so fast in the canyon now, because now I don't have to, like, downshift as much. As soon as I get into boost, I just go. Wow. I have to brake a little more now, which is fine, because the brakes are good enough for that. But people are like, well, why do you do a big brake kit on a little car that doesn't have a lot of power? Well, people don't understand. You don't need a big brake kit for a lot of power. You need a big brake kit if you can do certain things. If you're going to go straight and you can only go 100 miles an hour, I doubt you need a big brake kit. Yeah. And any car can do that. But when you're in a canyon and you're constantly stopping, you don't want to get spongy, you know? People don't know that, though.
Did you have to upgrade anything on the braking cylinder or master?
So no, I didn't. It's all still stock. I mean, I don't even know who makes it for this car as well.
OEM lines, everything?
No, so I got steel brake lines for the brakes themselves on the brake side. So I got the rotor and the caliper from Jack Spania, and they come with the combo with everything. Great. So you just plug and play, and it's affordable.
So little by little, more people hopefully start making more stuff.
And it's the same as the EG and EK. It all fits. People don't know that though. So
and that's the fun part about the Hondas,
Yeah.
And the suspension, by the way, I know the car's not slam because it's more performance. It's extremely comfortable.
It's not bad, right?
Really comfortable. And we're going through railroad tracks, and it's handling like a champ.
For having over 100,000 miles, suspension is still going.
Yep. It looks great, man. And yeah, that's right. How many miles does this car have?
167 right now. I got it with 38. So in a year and a half.
Damn, bro. You should be very, very proud of what you've accomplished. This is great.
If it hits 200,000, still good. I'm still be happy with it. I know it hit more, but my driving probably not. But I'm not worried about it. I need to push it. I need to figure out how far it goes and what's the next fail so I can fix it.
That's awesome, man. Well, thank you for this opportunity, man. What a great morning. What a great car. Damn, this is bad.
Different, huh?
Yeah, no wonder Sean wanted to go boost. No,
Yeah,
it's fast. Wheel and tire setup and suspension.
Suspension, I'm on Godspeed Mono SS. People are paid on them because they're Godspeeds, but actually they're not bad. I've had them
good.
for since I got the car 2 months after I put suspension on it.
Okay.
And then I haven't had a problem with them besides the back shocks blew out because I used to have big systems, so I just switched out the back shocks and that's it. Wheels are Koenig decograms. They're 15 by 7.5, 35. They sit pretty good. I normally run this tire or a bigger tire. I had RPF ones, but I just got rid of them and went to a fatter set tire. I like the fat tires.
You're running Toyos on a daily?
Yeah. I've ran Falcons, Toyos.
Jeez.
I ran a bunch of different tires. The Victras, which is what are they called? The Maxxis. I ran, like I said, maybe 15 different sets. So I probably won't even have them for a week, and then I'll get another set.
Wow.
Because I just want to try different wheels. Like I just like trying them.
Yeah.
The drum's a little old, man. I wish they had rear disc brake conversion, but it's almost impossible to find, and they want too much money to convert it. $1,500 to put rear disc brakes.
That's the EX.
No, they don't have it either. None of these came with it. Not here.
So
None of them have rear disc brakes.
the Jazz.
Nope.
So what do you guys use?
Spoon.
Oh,
Spoon
shit.
makes them, but
Right.
they're $1,500, and they don't even make them anymore. They don't send them out. You can't get it from Spoon. You probably have to order it from somewhere.
Wow.
I mean, I've been looking into it, but it's not really something I care about right now. So it doesn't really affect anything to me. It's just a look.
But to my knowledge, actually it's lighter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I mean,
that should
honestly,
benefit you.
if we take the back seats out, we could probably lift the back of the car. People don't know that though.
There's that light. Over
Yeah,
cars.
if I take the back seats out, because that's like the heaviest part in the back, you can probably lift the back of the car with two of us, just like back in this CRX style, it probably could.
Wow.
I mean, maybe not a small person, but
Yeah, I get you.
you definitely. Like I said, I want to weigh it to see what it actually weighs. The SI seats are heavier than the stocks a little bit because I put the 10 Gen SI seats in it. But
Okay.
I had a bucket seat, but it died out, so I sold it.
It died out.
Buddy of mine really wanted it, and I'm like, hey, sure, man, it's already faded. He didn't care, and I just took the bucket seat off literally day before yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
So I put back the 10 Gen SI ones. I really want a Type R like
so
Shihan's
nasty.
car, but I couldn't find any.
Oh.
I know he got his. I was like,
I'm still shocked that those seats fit.
well, we had to fabricate everything. It's just like these. I had to weld them and adapt stuff to make them work.
Wow.
I did everything, but then that same day, 2-3 hours, I was done with the seats and installed them. And I hit him up. I was like, hey man, like I got a size. He goes, I got Type R. I was like, man, why you gotta one up on me? Like,
Yep.
it's always been a
Oh.
one up with me and him, you know.
Well, let's see the interior. You don't mind showing us, Joe?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got going on.
A little dirty, but I gotta drive every day, you know.
It's a daily. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
literally.
full-on daily. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I saw you were SI seats, bro. Like, so did you just randomly buy the SI seats?
I actually got them for cheap, man. I bought them off some guy in offer. He was parting out his car because he
Oh.
put buckets in there. Like, so I got them for $90.
No.
both seats.
What?
Yep. And I had to
Wait,
fabricate them.
how far did you drive? Let me ask that.
Actually, it was in town. I was in
Oh,
town.
really?
I got lucky.
Oh
Maybe
my-
15 minutes.
You'll pay a lot and drive far away, but then when the good deals are nearby,
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh,
when they're
wow.
nearby, I'll get lucky. But those are hard to come across
$90.
for both seats.
That's a come up.
And
Now, did you have OEM seats at the time?
yeah, I still have OEM seats.
Okay.
At the time, I already had a bucket seat in it.
But it's such a good deal that you're like,
Yeah, I'm gonna buy them anyways because I wanted to switch them out anyways.
you can flip them too.
Yeah, I can sell them.
And it matches so perfectly with the rear. Sorry.
Yeah.
Looks
So
so
with the
nice.
red, I actually got the back seats from the sport version. So they have the red stitching to match it.
Oh,
the
that's
armrest as
right.
well.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because the
gotcha.
LX model doesn't come with red stitching.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then the doors are suede. I did that just myself. It's just Type R suede.
Nice.
Give it that like red and black feel, you know?
Yeah. And then the mud flaps are those.
Those are HFP
okay.
from Honda.
Got
They've
it.
seen better days, but I mean, you could tell the driver one's the most dirty in there. If all the other ones are like brand new still.
I mean, based on what you told me, you drive.
Yeah, bro, I drive a lot.
You drive a lot for work.
Today would be a 500-mile day for me.
I think I drive that in a week, bro, and I'm tired.
Bro, I know I drive a lot. People are like, I don't even drive that in years, and you already drive like in a month.
Yeah. But you enjoy it, you said.
Oh yeah, I enjoy driving.
That's
man.
awesome.
When you get paid, you gotta do it.
Yeah. And
Plus, it's fun. You can enjoy your car.
You gotta make it fun, yeah. Now that shifter, right away when I saw it, it threw me off more like like a BMW Euro type of thing. They
Like
say
sequential
that.
crazy status.
Uh-huh.
So it's a J's Racing knob with WK shifter. Actually, I think that they're on Facebook. They don't really have a website for them, but they make them a lot for the Evos actually, and for German cars. So it's real. I used to have a hybrid racing, I had it for like a week, and I said, you know what, I want this instead. So I bought that one instead of the hybrid racing. They sold it.
Now it's not plug and play.
Yeah, it bolts right on. It's just like a factory shifter.
What?
Yep. But they're expensive. That's the thing. So I got lucky. That's how I met my buddy Shihan through it. But they're normally about $600.
Oh shoot!
So most people will say, "What the? I won't buy that." Oh yeah, I wouldn't either. I only got it because it was cheap.
Got it.
I paid like $200 for it, so I couldn't say no.
Okay.
Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought it. That thing's expensive. Well, I say that now, but I probably would have bought it anyways. After you feel it, man.
That thing's stiff, man.
Yeah.
I was able to shift. It's short, it's extremely short.
It looks tall. It's like a tall short shifter. I call
cool.
it a tall short shifter.
I like it.
Dude, it gives a different vibe in the car, you know?
100%, yeah. I mean, it gives you a whole different feeling, I'm assuming, you know? It's a
Big
touching
time.
point. And then obviously your steering wheel.
Yeah, I have a personal steering wheel.
Nice.
Hanging on the side just to give that space when you got to eat during lunch.
When you are a driver,
Yeah.
And then what kind of hub? NRG?
NRG full setup.
That's cool.
A couple of things different, like the hazard buttons, actually the jazz, because of the red. Full JDM one.
Up here?
Little things like that, yeah.
Oh, that's
Those
dope.
are little things, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome. And then you say this is like your fifth sound unit? Or?
Yeah, so I went back to the stock one again just because I wanted to keep the stock like looking, because I didn't care about having a sound system anymore. So I took my double din out, and then I actually made a K-tuner plate. So I put my K-tuner in that same spot. I actually have it in the back seat on the other side. Let me grab it real quick.
Gotcha.
So I could get rid of the whole radio and just have my K-tuner screen. So people think it's a radio, but it's a K-tuner.
Make sure all your levels are right. Oh, wow.
So it's actually a K-tuner. So I could just get rid of it and have a full screen.
It looks like a freaking...
Almost like just like some other thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, so I made that, and I put it in. I take it in and out of the car sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
I'll put it in when I have to, but you don't really need it. And so I just went back to having music.
That's cool. Wow.
Pedals are different. I got some Axis pedals from Honda
Oh, okay.
because these don't come with the nicer pedals. The rubbers were already going out, so I had to.
Oh, wow, man.
It's just so much different things, you know, like the tweeters on the dash are aftermarket. That's aftermarket compatible on the dash. You can see them, like the tweeters on the panels.
Gotcha.
They look almost OEM. These, but they're aftermarket.
Oh, okay. I think this is the absolutely best car for a daily commute, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. But people like Priuses, but
Got the cup holders, got everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather drive a Fit than drive a Prius.
Got the magic seat.
Yeah, you got the magic seats in the back. You can lay down.
Yeah.
I've slept in this car plenty of times, man. Plenty of times.
It's a great car, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Shahan and myself, we just kept talking about the Honda Fit when we were interviewing him. I think on his Miata.
Yeah.
Like we just.
Yeah, he loves his Fit, but he once said he loves his Fit over, even though he has like an EK hatch with the K series. He said he loves his Fit better.
Yep. It's a great car. It's a great looking car, man.
Yeah, man, his car's amazing. I love his car.
Yeah, well,
I was jealous. I asked what I wanted, a red one, you know, but I couldn't find one in manual, so I just had to get a blue one. I said, you know what? I'll get a blue one. It brings me back to the SI days because I had a couple of
The
SIs that were
ABB
blue.
stuff, yeah.
Yep. So it's close to it. It's not the same color, but it's close to it.
Crazy steering wheel, crazy shifter. Let's see the power plant if you don't mind,
Yeah.
Joey. Let's check it out. Let's see what we're working on. So that is the only flaw I would say to the Honda Fits, right? Underpowered.
Yep.
But these cars are not meant for track or racing. So in essence, at 1.6 you said?
1.5.
1.5. See, that's where like gas mileage and everything just works. But you're like, nah, I want to do more to it. And then this amazing, beautiful thing comes out. What are we looking at?
So stock motor, stock, it's pretty much bone stock. All I have is intake manifold, K series starter body, which I just found that it fit. Custom full turbo kit. It's a 5063 T3 T4. Not very big, but it looks bigger than it should because the motor's.
I was gonna tell you, it actually looks really big.
Yeah, it's actually small, but it looks big. It looks oversized for sure. All stainless steel piping. Everything custom at One Way Performance. Right there, you see my sticker. They did all the work, man. They're great.
And they're located where?
They're in Lancaster,
Cool.
so it's not far at all.
Yeah.
He's really welcoming. He helps a lot of people, man. He's good.
Bro,
He's
there's
great
no
people.
room back there. How did you guys manage?
We actually had to take this whole panel off to get in there and lift the car under because he has a lift and everything. So, but it's one of those things where it's tedious, man. You have to really go and get in there.
That's the downside to this, right?
Yeah.
And it reminds me of the 8th gen SIs, man.
When
They
it's
don't
like real
have
pushback.
space, Yeah.
I know second gen has more space in the front and even less space in the back, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the second gen fits even worse in the back.
What about the first one?
First is about in between both. it's like they move it forward and back.
So
for some
how
reason.
bad do you want it? Bad, really bad, or
Just
you know,
I relocated the batteries. My battery's not there anymore. Just give it that
Okay.
cleaner spot.
It usually goes here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah, it goes right there.
Okay.
I got an intercooler. You can't even tell it's there. It's literally between
You
the frame.
can't. Yeah, you can't.
It's one of those old. It's kind of like the ones that they do on the K series that goes all to one side.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they both pipes are literally on one side.
That's cool. Ah, I see that. Yeah, because I mean, to make room over here.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I was gonna case swap the car originally.
Oh shoot.
And I mean, you know what? I don't want to really destroy my car. I want to keep AC and keep everything. And I know that there's a guy named AJ. He's one of my buddies as well. He's got a K series one, and his car's great. But he's like, man, I kind of wish I would have triple mine after he drove mine and he liked the car.
You know, it's crazy that but the challenge, right? I mean, how did you even?
So it's my buddy never done one before because I'm literally, I could say I'm probably one of the first in the U.S. to actually have a turbo fit like this. Mm-hmm. I know the first gens they have turbo kits like Craftswork and second gen, but they don't have anything for the third gen out here.
Okay. Or
like in the U.S. and the States, everything's like in Thailand and the Philippines and different countries. So I'm like, you know what? I told my buddy, do you think we can do this? I want a sidewinder. Like I want something like a sidewinder, like the K series. He goes, well, we can make it happen. And look what I got.
Pie.
Yeah. I originally was going to do a fender exit on that side because there was a hole in there, but then I was going to just say, screw it, just send it or through the hood.
No hole in there,
but
bro.
You can't through the hood, you know? There's a hole back there. Actually, way back there by the wheel, but...
Oh, you're right.
But the problem with it is the ABS lines are there, and I don't want to move a lot more lines.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, man, just go old-fashioned, put the dump in the bottom, and let's just keep it this way.
But it looks so much nicer, I think, in my opinion. Yeah. It throws you off, like, oh, shoot.
You know, not a lot of people expect what they see. I go to like some meets and open it, like, people walk up to it right away, you know?
Oh, yeah, because it's fun.
It's different.
What piece?
That's a LRP Tech.
Okay.
LRP Tech intake, dry carbon intake manifold.
Oof.
Yeah, it's hard to get. I've been trying to get one for a while, and I convinced the guy to finally sell it to me.
I can tell. It looks really
But I know they have different colors, but I got what I can get. I wish I could have got maybe like a black one. But you know what? That throws the colors off a little bit.
That looks good.
Not too bad.
It matches the strut.
Yeah, literally almost matches it.
Which is what?
Tanabe strut bar, yeah. Okay. The bottom suspension are Megan. I got Megan bars.
Oh, okay.
Shea bar.
That's right. You also did a lot of suspension work. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty stiff car. Not insanely, but still comfortable for driving.
Right. Engine and everything is stock.
Yeah, just bone stock. Bone stock. All I have is springs, the D10 springs in the transmission.
Gotcha.
Bone stock clutch, stock everything. It doesn't like launches for sure. The clutch hates it. So rolls are cool, you know, but it hates them for sure. It's only 4 pounds of boost.
Oh, that's another thing. 4 pounds is really quote unquote nothing, right?
It's nothing.
But for an engine like this, it might mean that's a lot.
Yeah, double the power. Most people are surprised because right now we're having the issue where the MAP sensor, you got to find another aftermarket one because they don't have any that it maxes it out right away. If you go to 5 pounds.
Gotcha.
We done 5 pounds and it maxed out too quick. It still drove, but it threw it off because we needed a MAP sensor. We got to figure out what we can fit. Just like I figured out the throttle bodies off a K series Accord, and it's just a lot of different.
What gen Accord?
2014 Accord.
Okay.
Throttle body. I just found out yesterday.
And you're saying that this is a bigger size than?
Yeah.
Okay.
Factory, way bigger. It's probably like a 60 something to like a 70.
That's a big difference.
So I might even upgrade later to even a bigger one, like a Skunk 2 or something. Gotcha. If they have some crazy ones. Because now I know Accord fits. Or CRV and Element, same thing.
Or just do a whole Accord swap and then.
I mean one day if I ever blow it, I'll throw a K series in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or something. Or make it all-wheel drive K series. That'd be crazy.
Oof.
That would be one of those things.
Don't put ideas on your head because
I will do them. I will do them.
I know you're gonna make it happen.
It might take a little while, but I'm gonna make it happen for sure. If I can figure out how to do it, I would do it.
Pick up another Honda Fit as a daily, and then bam.
Yeah, and just send this one.
I love it, dude. Yeah, I mean, I really like the style that you have your plumbing. It all hugs to one side and then comes back.
Yeah.
The front of the car actually doesn't even look like it's boosted unless you know. So that's pretty cool. So it's like very incognito. The car definitely sounds aggressive when we were doing rollers. Like bah, bah, you know, it sounds really.
It does
nice.
Gunshots, man. It changed a little bit. It got a little quieter when I did the intake manifold for sure. Before I did it, man, it was literally gunshots like BMWs. When I don't have pop tunes, nothing like that. It just did it. I don't know why. I scare people all the time on the street. They jump because they hear it. It's funny.
But now you got more power, more responsiveness, but it kind of tamed it down a little bit.
It's toned it down, but now it just sounds more like it's throwing flames, but they can't tell because my exhaust's to the bottom. Gotcha. You hear that like that spitting of the flame.
Now, if you don't mind sharing numbers, you say it's been tuned?
So it's 4 pounds. It's about 180 horsepower on stock internals, 91 gas. When it hit 5 pounds, it went over 200, but it threw the MAP sensor check engine light.
Okay.
So we left it at 4 because I can't drive with the sensor like throwing check engine light every time. So once we figure that out, and I got 10 gen injectors that I'm going to install and a fuel pump, so I'm looking to hit over 200 on still 4 pounds.
Now some people may say, well, that's all that work for 190 pounds. I think the benefit or the appeal to this is the fact, number one, it seems like you'd like the challenge. So number one, just to have something different than everybody else. Number two, doubling the power on anything, it's
crazy.
a lot. It's almost like saying, hey, your car came, from factory with 350 and
Yeah,
now it's
exactly.
pushing 700.
Yep.
Like when you do percentage wise and you do like, apples to apples, then you understand that it is a big difference,
Yeah.
So pushing 180 now on a car that is still relatively very light,
Yeah.
great handling, and you add that little, turbo noises, game over.
I
So
did it for the turbo noises mainly and to pass up semis. And to pass up the semis on the highway, bro.
That's true.
That's why I did it, because it couldn't go up the highways when you pass a semi and it sucks. Fit owners know.
Yeah.
If you're a fit owner, you know. So
Wait, well, did you turn off the AC and everything?
it still works great.
And no,
Oh, yeah.
when you're passing the
Not
semi.
anymore. I can stay in
Now you
AC
have the
now.
AC? Oh,
No,
shoot.
I can stay in AC
Damn,
fast.
bro. So that's the solution. Everybody, go turbo your
Just turbo
shit.
your car, man. If you don't want to switch motors out and go through a $10,000
Go spend
expense.
$10K so you don't have to turn on the AC. That's funny.
No, so mine's not even 10K in. It's actually more affordable than people think it is.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
cool.
seems like it's really expensive.
I would think that it'd be expensive just because of the fabrication with the plumbing and just everything. Again, the space and everything.
Yeah, bro. It's a challenge definitely for my buddy, but he took the challenge off and he liked it, man. He goes, I want to do it. He after he realized what I want to do, he goes, I want to really do this.
I think once people start seeing this, and then it becomes more affordable and everything that you're doing. So thank you for sharing your secrets, because you wouldn't have to say the throttle body fits from an Accord, that people are just
Yeah.
gonna stick with their own OEM
Yep.
and things like that. So it definitely seems like the Honda Fit community continues to surprise me on how small it is, yet how big you guys are willing to help one another. So that's
Yeah.
cool, man.
I always try to help people out. There's a lot of people that they hate on it. I've had plenty of people say it's gonna blow. I'm like, man, I'm 8,000 miles in. I drive hard every day. I haven't had a single issue.
I think cars start blowing up when you start really pushing the power, right? You want to squeeze that last 10, 20, 50,
Yeah, you try to get like 50,
yeah.
100 more horsepower, you're gonna blow the engine. You know?
I was only pushing 15 pounds. What?
Only?
You know what I mean? Like, it's like...
It's not built for that. Most cars,
Correct.
factory turbo cars only have 13, and they're factory turbo cars.
Correct.
Especially
like a little motor like this,
And this one doesn't even. It's not even supposed to come turbo.
Exactly.
It only makes 95 horsepower to the wheel.
Not supposed to be in
Turbo-
this, bro.
No.
We're not supposed to be interviewing him right now.
It's supposed to be a grandma driving it.
Yes,
Go get her
yes.
groceries or take her dog to the vet.
I love it. I mean, I think you've done a great job. You should be very proud of yourself. And the fact that this is a daily, it doesn't look like it, man. It's really clean. So, kudos to you.
I get people asking me, how much are you making 400 horsepower? No, not even close, man. I get a lot of people asking me that question.
I think people want to hear 300, 400 too.
Everybody's all about the big numbers, but it's not about the big numbers. It's not. It's not like that, man.
Well,
Back in the
if
day-
you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Joey, thank you so much for making the time, man. Honda Fits for the freaking win, man. And we're gonna go for a ride after this, but I have a feeling I'm really gonna like it. As it is, I really like NA Honda Fits. I like how small they are, I like how nimble they are. But they're very spacious cars, so like they're amazing cars. I don't know, a lot of people always downplay it, like, oh, it's just a Honda Fit. If you guys know, you guys know. And now with the stuff that you've done, kudos to you, man. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And once again, thank you so much for making the long drive this morning. Any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to One Performance for doing a lot of my fab work. He did pretty much my whole turbo kit. Freddie tuned for tuning my car, and just working my way. I have another buddy named AJ. He's out there in Palmdale, and he helps me work on the car a lot. We do it together. So he's the one that got me into fits, actually.
Nice.
So we just go back working on it. I mean, it's pretty much there. And then shout outs to secret person that's doing my carbon, because they're gonna start coming up a little bit.
Nope.
So I'm helping them come up, so they're gonna start coming up and do more carbon for people.
That's
More
awesome.
forged carbon. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Custom work,
Perfect.
That's pretty much it, man. I
Awesome.
mean, there's not many people else that help me touch this car besides 2-3 people and myself.
That's what's up. Yeah, give your shout out to yourself. Well, thanks for the time, man.
I don't know, my pleasure.
Let's go for a ride. Let's see
Let's
how
go.
it feels.